Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. We'll present about the local authority in Teluk Intan, Perak.
My name is NURANIS BINTI FAZLI. Today I would like to share with you about the introduction of the local authority in Perak, which is our subject property located in Teluk Intan. So our local authority is Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan. Bandaran Teluk Intan, MPTI, located in the state of Perak, is an important local authority in charge of administering and managing municipal matters at the grassroots level. Local government in Malaysia is the administrative body that controls the certain city or municipal region and provide basic public service in accordance with the state and federal legislation. Most notably, the Local Government Act 1976 Act 171. Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan is responsible for the variety of the responsibility including urban planning, public health and sanitation, environmental management, infrastructure maintenance, waste management and enforcement of the building and land use regulation. These obligations are designed to promote orderly development, public safety and long-term growth within municipality. In addition, Malaysian local government are managed by both federal and state government. The federal government will two major power over local government. The first is through Ministry of Urban Wellbeing, Housing and Local Government, MHLG, while the second is through the National Council for Local Government, NCLG. The state government has full authority over local government except in federal territories, which is overseen by the federal government. These obligations are designed to promote orderly development, public safety and long-term growth within municipality. Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan governments such as is managed by municipal president, who is assisted by nominated council members and administrative officers who supervise daily operation and policy implementation. For the next slide, I will present about the background of the MPTI. The Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan (MPTI) has been chosen as the local governing body for the study, and it serves as the chief municipal authority for Teluk Intan, a major urban centre in Malaysia's southern state of Perak. The city is surrounded by the Perak, and Bidor River is known as the largest city in southern Perak, outgrowing neighbouring towns such as Kampar, Tapah, Hutan Melintang and Bagan Datuk. Despite its location outside the north-south expressway corridor, the Teluk Intan important significant as the administrative, commercial and service hub has resulted in steady growth. The city is ranked as 70 among the Malaysian cities and third in the state of Perak, demonstrating its prominence in the state urban structure. The city is well connected to nearby towns such as Sabak Bernam, Bagan Datuk, Bidor, Tapah, Kampar and Lumut, and is connected by the Kayan Highway to the Manjung, Lumut and Pulau Pangkor, as well as the route to the Tapah and Bidor. Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan as the municipal authority is in charge of the overseeing a variety of administrative, regulatory and developmental duties within its jurisdiction. Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan has achieved numerous outstanding achievements and honor for its duty and dedication to governance, excellence and service deliveries. The Department of Local Government (JKT), Ministry of Housing and Local Government (KPKT) awards MPTI a 5-star rating system under the Local Authority Star Rating System in 2022. The second achievement that they have been achieved is Highly Livable City Awards in 2021, and the last one is the council also finished second in Perak National Day cheerleading competition, which is organised by the Perak State in Government Secretary. In addition, the MPTI also received a certificate of appreciation for the Sustainable Urban Measurement Program in conjunction with World Urban Planning Day at Perak State level. This accomplishment demonstrates the Council's proactive approach to implementing the creative solution, increasing service efficiency and promoting public involvement. Overall, Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan is critical to maintaining orderly urban development, community well-being and sustainable growth, establish the municipality as an innovative and resilient local authority in Perak, Malaysia. Thank you.
Most people think local council only collect rubbish and cut the grass, but in reality, MPTI hold a real legal power over daily life in Teluk Intan. Under the Local Government Act 1976, MPTI is legally authorized to government local matters. Its powers are delegated by law, which means its decisions are enforceable and not an option. Through this authority, MPTI control how the town operates from business activity to property development and public services. This is where MPTI power become very visible. MPTI can issue notice and compound to enforce compliance with local law. If instructions are be ignored, enforcement action can legally follow. At the same time, MPTI control who is allowed to operate a businesses. License can be approved, suspended, or revoked, especially for health and safety violations. This action can carry out by dedicated enforcement division, showing that enforcement is systematic, not an arbitrary. MPTI power also extends to money and development. Assessment tax is collected based on the annual value of properties and is used to fund essential municipal service. This shows how financial power directly supports public welfare. In addition, MPTI control development through planning provision. No construction can legally proceed without approval, allowing MPTI to guide how Teluk Intan grow in an orderly and sustainable way. So overall, MPTI does not just manage the town, it actively shapes behavior, development, and quality of life at the local level.
Next, we're moving on to the revenue of MPI. The biggest sources of income of MPI is assessment tax, also known as property tax. This tax is paid every year by a property owner and it is a backbone of the MPI finance. However, many owners delay or avoid payments, so MPI start to remind the notice, and if those notices are ignored, they use warrant app to seize the movable property and later auction it. Serious enforcement usually happen when area reach around 50,000 ringgit a year. The auctions money is then used to cover the unpaid taxes. MPI also earn revenue from the advertising permit for banner and bunting. Each banner and bunting is charged separately depending on the size and numbers, and is usually below 20 ringgit. It's valid for 2 weeks to about 1 month, also depending on the prices. Lastly, enforcement action and auctions also bring in direct revenue. When people pay for the area or seized items are actually sourced, this payment, although not fixed revenues, is actually play an important role in MPI cash inflow. So overall, through taxes, license, fee, fine, permit, and also enforcement, help MPI to support its daily operation.
So we continue the presentation with the explanation about the license and permit issued by the Majlis Perbayaran Teluk Intan and why they are important for the community. So before I start the presentation, my name is NASUHA. So the first one is business premise license, which is the license is required for any business that operates from a fixed place, such as a shop, office, or restaurant. The purpose of this license is to make sure the business follow the safety, health, and zoning rules. It is also to protect the public and the surrounding community. Without this license, business may face fines, closure, or legal action. That's why businesses must apply for it and renew it regularly. So next is trade and street vendor license. Trade and street vendor license are for businesses that operate in public places such as street hawkers or night market traders. This license helps to conceal, control, and when traders can operate, this is important to avoid problems like traffic jams, rubbish, and safety issues that which is commonly faced. So most of these licenses are temporary and must be renewed from time to time. For example, static stall and public market license. This license applies to traders who operate from fixed stalls in public markets. The council use this license to make sure that markets can stay clean, organized, safe, especially for food sellers. Once approved, the traders are given a specific stall and must follow the council's rule. So the third one is permit for pavement use. So some businesses, especially food outlets, want to place tablets or chairs on pavement. Because pavement are public areas, they need a permit for pavement use. This permit ensures that the pedestrians can still walk safely and the public area are not blocked. The permit must be approved and is usually reviewed regularly. So the next one is advertising and billboard license, which is businesses that would want to put up signboards for advertisement must apply for an advertising license. So this helps the council control the size, location, and design of advertisement. It prevents visual pollution and keeps roads safe for drivers. So the next one is dog license, which is a dog license is required for residents who own dogs. The purpose is to ensure that the public safety and cleanliness. dog owners must register their pets and make sure they are vaccinated, especially against rabies. So this also helps control noise and stray dogs in residential areas. Other permits and special license, such as the council also issues permit for temporary activities such as events, exhibitions, or carnivals. These permits are given for a short period and help ensure that events do not disturb public order, safety, or cleanliness. To some business owner frequently faces problems such as the time to go to the Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan to apply the permits and license. So MPTI invest in technology advancement, which is the uses of an online system called MyParty. MyParty, businesses owner can apply, renew, and store license online. So this system reduces paperwork, save times, and make enforcement easier. So overall, MyParty helps improve efficiency, compliance, and modern governance.
Next, I will briefly explain about evaluation and assessment rate or cukai taksiran in Teluk Intan Municipal Council (MPTI). The assessment tax is one of the main sources of income for the MTI. Is help the council pay for the services and maintain public facility around the town. Legally, this tax is based on the Local Government Act 1976. This law allow MPTI to value properties, set assessment rate, collect the taxes, and take action if the payments are not made. Now, not all property are charged. Rentable property include houses, shop, factory, and even vacant land if it has a value. Some property like government building, religious place, schools, and charity property are exempt. The most important part here is annual value or AV. Annual value means that the estimated rental value for the property for 1 year and is not the market prices. MTI look at the locations, type of property, rental evidence, and the condition of the building to decide this value. After that, the assessment tax is calculated using a simple formula, which are annual value times with the assessment rates. The assessment rate is a percentage and it can be different for the residential, commercial, and industrial property. MTI prepare a valuation list with all of the property and their values. From time to time, revaluation is done to make sure the value are fair and updated. If owner disagree with the valuations done by the MTI, they can submit an objection and ask for the review. Payment is usually made twice a year, and if the owner pay late, penalty or enforcement actions may be taken. So, in short, valuation decide how much a property is worth to rent. The rate is decided by the percentage charge, and together they determine how much assessment tax we pay.
So, to conclude, Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan plays a very important role in improving the quality of life in Teluk Intan. So, the council manages public services such as cleanliness, waste management, public facilities, town planning, and safety, which help create a safe, clean, and organized environment for the community. Besides that, Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan also supports economic and social development by helping local businesses, maintaining infrastructure, and ensuring the development follows proper growth. So it also acts as a bridge between the government and the people by listening to the community needs and handling public issues. Overall, Majlis Perbandaran Teluk Intan is essential for public welfare, social harmony, and long-term development, making it an important institution for the well-being of the society. Thank you for spending some of your time to listen. Thank you.
Maafkan kami, maafkan kami, maafkan kami.